spoke with George Ronson. You'd have to stretch to $25,000 if you want a residency visa pushed through. He said he can deport an illegal for free, but a visa costs.
Fair enough.
How'd Jaime react?
As expected. Listen, I want to do my yearly donations. Are you free?
Sure. I'll just load last year's sheet. Okay, last year you donated just over 1.2 million. What's this year's going to be?
Just the small charities to match inflation, but I want to make some changes to the big ones.
Okay, farmers, drought relief.
How much did I donate last year?
100,000.
Okay, up that to 150.
Bushfire relief?
Put another 20 grand on top of that one.
That makes it 170,000. Homeless welfare and animal protection services.
Both 200,000 each.
And that's a lot.
Okay, yeah, thanks. I'll call you back when I hear from Jaime.
Hello, Jake.
Who's this?
You don't know me, but I know you very well.
Is this a fucking joke?
No, Jake, this is very real. I have a gun pressed to your son's head.
Dad, help!
Josh? Josh?
Josh is going to be fine so long as you do everything that I say.
What do you want, money?
No, Jake. Unlike your conscience, I'm not so easily bought. You make some measly donations to charities and you think that absolves you of all your wrongdoing.
You call $1.2 million measly.
It is to a guy like you. How much do you stand to make from extorting Jaime Ronstolt into giving you a 5% stake in his company?
How do you know about Jaime?
I've been watching you for a long time, listening to every lie that comes out of your disgusting mouth. You stand to make $2 million from the deal with Jaime alone.
Right, if you know about Jaime, then you know he's helping his sister break the law.
That doesn't justify your actions and you know it. That's why you donate to charity. Makes you feel better about yourself. Donations are your confession. They absolve your sins.
Alright, if you don't want money, then what do you want?
I want to save you, Jake. I want to save you from yourself. Let's start by righting that little wrong you're in the middle of. You're going to call Jaime back and tell him you don't want 5% of his company anymore, but tell him you're still going to get his sister a visa. I'll call you back soon.
You got some balls calling me after what happened last time?
Forget about last time. I got a big tip for you.
Brian, I'm not interested.
Seriously, you're gonna want to look into this one.
That's my wife calling. You give me one good reason why I should hang up on her and not you.
$45 million.
Okay. I'm listening.
The firm's called Omnisoft. It's run by Alexander Whitlock and Jaime Ronstolt. They develop missile guidance software. They're about to do a $45 million deal with the Saudi defense contractor Xenon.
I don't know, Brian. A deal this big would be on my radar, and this is the first I'm hearing of it.
Well, no one's heard of it because that's the way they want it.
How'd you hear about it?
Little Bird told me.
That sounds flimsy at best.
The intel on this is solid. It's $45 million, Jake. Surely that's worth looking into.
I regret this much.
Jake, how are you?
I need everything you can get me on a startup called Omnisoft.
What am I looking for?
Looking for a $45 million deal with a defense contractor from Saudi Arabia called Xenon.
Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I need leverage. There's two directors of the company. Get me dirt on them. Anything you can, but I need it ASAP.
Copy that.
Hey, sorry I wasn't hanging up on you before. My phone's been playing up.
I don't want to hear it, Jake. Is Josh with you?
Why would he be with me?
Because you're supposed to pick him up from football practice tonight.
I thought you were doing that.
I told you I'm at my sister's. I'm not even in the state. You didn't go home last night, did you?
No, I slept at the office.
Who fed Josh?
Josh can feed himself, the fridge is full.
Have you spoken to him today?
No, I have not.
I've been calling his mobile all day. He's not answering. You need to go and get him.
Josh is fine. You worry too much, Susan.
You don't worry enough. Where are you? What could be more important than picking up our son?
I am in a car park. I've got a business deal I'm looking into.
Stop what you're doing. Go and pick him up. Call me when you've got him.
Hey, what do you got?
It's Omnisoft, started 4 years ago by Alexander Whitlock and Jaime Ronstold. Their private email basically confirms the deal you mentioned, but Jake, it finalises tomorrow. 45 million over 5 years.
Okay, good. What about Dirt?
They're both actually pretty squeaky. I mean, they both pay taxes. There's no arrests or anything. Just Jaime's into kink porn, which isn't illegal.
Don't tell me they're clean. No one's ever clean.
Okay, look, Alexander's a bar of soap, alright? But Jaime's sister? Jake, she's in the country illegally.
And that is why I love you. Get me your details and Jaime's mobile number.
Hey,
Hey, I need you to reach out to George Ronson.
why do I know that name?
We did a deal for him 3 years back. Made him a lot of money on the bionics buy-in. He's high up in immigration. Tell him I'm calling in a favor of yours.
Okay, what kind of favor?
There's an illegal immigrant I might need to pull the pin on. Or help, depending on which way the conversation goes.
Will he go for that?
We'll at the right price, but we're gonna have to grease him. Start at 10 grand, but go to 20 if you have to.
Will do. I'll call you once I've spoken to him.
Hello?
Is this Jaime Ronstold?
Who's this?
Jay Galloway. I've got a business proposition for you regarding your sister.
You know my sister?
I know she's living here illegally at 62 Carlton Avenue. I also know a senior official who works in immigration that owes me a favor.
What the hell do you want?
5% of your company.
No way. Do you have any idea how much it's worth?
One phone call. I can have your sister deported tonight. Or I can get her a visa. You think on it. I'll call you back. Is this a fucking joke?
No, Jake, this is very real. I have a gun pressed to your son's head.
Jake,
Someone has Josh.
what do you mean?
Someone's kidnapped Josh. What should I do?
Hang up now and phone the police.
Hello, this is the police. Such a simple task, and yet you failed. I'm not like you, Jake. I leave nothing to chance. Right now, I have your son with my gun pressed to his head.
Don't you fucking hurt him.
Then don't give me reason to. Call Jaime. Tell him the deal's off, but you're still going to get his sister the visa. And remember, I'm listening to everything you say.
What did the police say?
There's
Listen to me very carefully. Get Ronson on the phone and get this girl's visa approved. Just pay whatever you have to. Okay, just get it done.
Hello?
Yeah, I mean, it's Jake. Forget what I said before. I've changed my mind. I don't want 5% of your company anymore.
What you said earlier about my sister's visa, is that still something you can make happen? Because if it is, I'd be willing to pay for it.
How much?
If you can guarantee me that everything goes through, 50,000.
Double and you've got a deal.
How do I get you the money?
My assistant will contact you with the details. Hello?
Your thirst for money is insatiable.
Yeah, I did what you said. Jaime's sister's getting a visa. I'm not getting any of his company. No, you can let Josh go.
No, Jake. You missed the point entirely. You were supposed to right your wrong, not profit from it.
Listen to me, the money coming from Jaime is for you, plus double from me when you free Josh, unharmed.
As I've already said, but you evidently weren't listening, some of us aren't swayed by money so easily.
What do you want from me?
I need you to drive to the address I just sent you.
Why? What's there?
You'll find out when you arrive. And I'd hurry if I were you. If you're not there in 2 minutes, there'll be consequences.
Hey.
Hi. Is Josh with you?
No, he's gone to see a movie with a friend.
Who?
I think it was Michael.
He hasn't spoken to Michael in over a year.
Maybe it wasn't Michael. Look, I told him that you were worried about him and he said to say that he was fine.
You are quite possibly the worst liar on earth. Where is our son, Jake?
Susan, he's gone to the movies with a friend. Okay, look, I've got another call coming through. I've got to go. Hello?
Time's up, Jake. You're late.
You gave me 2 minutes to make a 5-minute drive. What'd you expect?
I expect you to do what it takes to get there on time.
There's police around.
You'll break the law to make money, but when it comes to your family, you won't take the risk. I told you, if you didn't make the drive in 2 minutes, there'd be consequences.
Look, just don't hurt Josh. I'll be there as quick as I can, okay?
Why should I give you a second chance? You never give any of your prey second chances.
I don't prey on people.
That's all you do. You've made a career of exploiting other people's vulnerabilities to your own end.
What I do is only ever business. It's never personal.
Try telling that to the family of Vince Bullen.
Vince was disturbed.
You're right. He was. And you used that to your advantage.
No, that's not fair. And don't try to pin his suicide on me either.
You knew he was disturbed, but that didn't stop you from conning him out of his life savings.
I offered him an investment opportunity.
No, you blackmailed him into putting his money into a construction company that went bankrupt.
However you want to frame it, he invested in a company, it went bust. It happens.
Not before you took a 20% cut. The investment company was designed to go bankrupt. There was never any intention to build anything.
You can't prove that.
I don't need to. This isn't a court of law. There's no due process here. I just sent you a link to a live video stream. Click it.
What the hell is this?
There must be consequences for your inability to follow orders.
What orders?
I gave you 2 minutes to make the drive here. You could have made it if you'd broken the speed limit, but you chose not to.
What's that got to do with Michelle and Brian?
You must learn that your actions affect other people.
I already know that.
No. All you know is that your actions affect people that mean nothing to you. Now you're about to see your actions hurt those close to you. Because you disobeyed me, one of them will be shot. And now you must decide who. Will it be Michelle, your faithful assistant who does your bidding without consideration for the ramifications of her actions? Or will it be Brian, your weasel of an informant, who spends his life sniffing out the weak and vulnerable for you to exploit?
Wait. You're seriously gonna shoot one of them because I didn't drive here on time?
Yes. Now decide. Who will it be?
You can't make me decide that. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna decide who you fucking kill.
I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm as far from these people as you are. Now who will it be? Michelle or Brian?
Neither.
Wrong answer. If you won't choose, they'll both be shot. Last chance, Jake.
No, I'm not gonna decide who you shoot. I'm not doing it, no.
Then you've made your decision.
Why did you do that?
To teach you that your actions have consequences.
You just killed 2 innocent people.
Their deaths are on you, Jake, not me. You could have saved one of their lives. You were the one that decided both of them should die.
You're sick, you know that? You're fucked in the head.
As empowering as it may feel to talk to me that way, may I remind you that I have your son, and you've just seen how far I'm willing to go.
Why am I here? What do you want from me?
All will be explained in time, but for now, I need you to take deep breaths, gain control.
There's a deep breath. I'm perfectly fucking calm now. You tell me why the fuck am I here?
Just one of your many flaws, Jake. You never listen. Are you going to make me hurt Josh to get you to calm down?
No. Hang on a sec, Alright, just give me a minute.
Take 2. I'll be waiting.
You there?
I am. Are you calm?
Considering the situation, I'm about as calm as you'd expect me to be.
That's the first honest thing you've said all day. Congratulations. You've just taken your first step on the road to recovery.
Great. Now why the hell am I here?
I need you to look in the back of your car, but before you do that, you need to brace yourself.
Why?
Open it. You'll see, but be warned. You'll be surprised.
Why the hell did you get me to drive here in such a hurry when all you wanted me to do was look at the back of my car? I could have done that where I was.
The drive was a test to see if you'd break the law in aid of your family. A test you failed miserably. Now do as I say. Open the back.
What the hell is this?
Open it. You'll see. The combination is your son's birthday.
Is there a woman in the back of my car?
That woman is directly responsible for your current predicament.
Who the hell is she?
You'll find out in time. I just sent you a new address that you need to drive to. Oh, and I'd hurry if I were you. You've got 2 minutes to get to the new location, or there'll be consequences. Now is not the time to panic. I need you to pull the car over to the side of the road as though nothing is wrong.
Right now, what?
Now you need to talk your way out of this.
Are you fucking serious? How am I going to talk my way out of this? I just got clocked doing twice the speed limit. There's no way I'm getting away from this.
This is a great test, Jake. How honest can you be? Police are lied to every day. They're trained to see through bullshit. Your only way out of this is to be honest. But just in case that doesn't work, reach down beside your seat.
No fucking way, no way.
Desperate times, Jake. If you can't get away, you're no longer any use to me, and neither is your son. Leave me on speakerphone.
Hey,
License, please. Can you cut the engine as well? Do you know why I pulled you over?
yeah, I was, speeding.
110 in a 50 zone. That's not speeding, it's drag racing. Any good reason?
Yeah, I was in a rush to get my kid.
Well, that doesn't justify doubling the speed limit, does it? You're putting people's lives at risk driving like that.
I'm aware of that, officer, and I'm really sorry. It won't happen again. I apologise.
Oh, it's a bit late for apologies now. You drive that fast and it's instant loss of licence. Give me your keys and get out of the car.
Look. I wasn't just speeding to pick up my kid, okay? He's in trouble.
What kind of trouble?
He's with someone I don't want him to be with.
Well, but if your son's in trouble, I can send police to where he is.
No, police can't help me at all. I need to deal with this myself.
Mate, if you're in danger and your son's in trouble, the best thing that you can be doing is involving the police.
No, I can't.
Yeah, okay, well then, I can't help you, so I need you to give me your keys and get out of the car.
Have you got a kid?
Yeah, I've got a kid. That's got nothing to do with this.
No, it does. Right, if your kid was in danger and you were the only person that could help them, how fast would you drive? Listen to me, I know you're an officer. You've got a job to do, but just think. What would you do to protect your child?
I'm not going to ask you again. I need you to give me your keys and step out of the car.
Look, I've done the wrong thing, okay? I'm not trying to get out of it. Give me the biggest fine you've got, but just don't take away my car. Not now, please.
Get out of the car now.
You don't have to do this.
Now, out.
Hey, don't move. You alone?
Yep, I'm
Is there
alone.
another cop
No,
back
there's
there?
no one else back there. It's just me.
Right, have you got cuffs on you?
Yeah, I've got cuffs on me.
Right, throw the license and your cuff keys in the car. Get the cuffs out, put your hands behind your back and cuff yourself.
Yep.
Right, you're done.
Yep.
Turn around and show me. I'm sorry. I didn't want to do this.
Well done. You just took another step forward. Not only did you not lie to the officer once, but you just broke the law in aid of your family. I'm starting to think maybe you do care after all.
Of course I care.
You're late to the new location. Step on it.
Are you serious? After what I just went through with the police, you want me to speed again?
Yes. It's tough, isn't it, these rock and a hard place decisions? Are you starting to get a feel for what it's like to be one of your victims?
Now what?
Take a look around. Do you recognize any of the cars?
No, should I?
Look closer. The blue Porsche doesn't look familiar?
My wife has the same model, so what?
Look at the license plate, Jake.
Okay, so it's my wife's car.
She said she's out of the state. Why do you think her car's here?
I don't know, maybe she lent it to a friend.
What if she hasn't left the state to go and see her sister? What if she's in one of the houses nearby having an affair? Might that be a possibility? When was the last time you and your wife had sex?
What's that got to do with anything?
Everything. Answer the question.
No, it's none of your business.
Everything is my business. Consider me your doctor. The only way to heal is to share.
Yeah, but you're not a doctor.
And what do you base that assumption on? You know nothing about me, other than what I look like. Well, I know everything about you.
Wait. I know what you look like? When did we meet?
Very recently. Now stop deflecting and tell me when the last time you had sex with your wife was.
You say you know everything about me, so surely you already know that.
You're right, I do. But this isn't about me. You need to face up to some home truths. This isn't donating money to a charity to feel better about yourself. This is true confession. Now say it. When was the last time you were intimate with your wife?
Honestly, I'm not sure. More than a year ago, I think. Look, I take meds to deal with my anxiety, and they kind of mess with my long-term memory, so I honestly do not remember.
You gain points for honesty, but you lose points for deflecting again.
I didn't deflect.
Yes, you did. Rather than take responsibility for your actions, you blamed your failure to recall your last intimate moment with your wife on medication. If you'd taken time to acknowledge your relationship, you wouldn't have to rely on a hazy memory from so many years ago. Therefore, it's your fault you can't recall your last marital intimacy.
Okay, fine. Okay, if that's what you want, then fine. All right, it's my fault. It's all my fault. There, you satisfied?
Say it like you mean it.
You want to hear me say something I mean, you piece of shit? You're fucked in the head. You're a lunatic. You say you're doing this for me, but you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for yourself. It's like you get some sort of sick satisfaction out of this shit. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if you don't have a dick and this is your only way to get off. You're just a sad piece of shit, and this is your only way of deriving some kind of meaning from your shitty little life. Am I right? Hello? What the fuck did you fucking say? Shit. Don't hurt Josh. Please, don't hurt him. Look, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
If you'd spoken to me that way only a year ago, right now your son would be dead. Right now you'd have a gun pressed to your head. You'd plead and plead, begging for forgiveness. I'd show you a glimmer of hope. I'd let you think that your cries for clemency had touched me. I'd lower my gun, allow you a moment of reprieve, then without warning, I'd shoot you in the head. Your final thought, one of utter confusion. But all that's in my past. I've gone through some life-changing experiences. I've become pure. That's why your son is not dead. Yet. That's why you're still breathing. For now.
Thank you.
No, Jake. Don't thank me. You hate me. I know that. If the opportunity arose, you'd kill me and you'd feel justified doing it. I just sent you a new location. Step on it.
Let me
Do you see the house at number 86?
Yeah, sure.
Your wife is in there with another man.
She was in there, her car would be parked out here, not back in the car park.
They meet at the car park, then he drives her here in his car to avoid suspicion.
No, I still don't buy it. I guess there's only one way to find out for sure, though, isn't there?
Jake, get back in the car. If you're not back in the car in 3 seconds, I'm going to hurt Josh. 3, 2, 1.
Okay. I'll get back in the car.
We're not here so you can barge in on your wife with another man. That would be a very selfish act indeed.
Why would that be selfish?
It would make you the victim and feed your sense of betrayal.
An affair is betrayal.
The betrayal, Jake, is yours, not hers. You need to understand and accept this.
No, there's two people in a relationship. You can't lump all this on me. She could have tried harder.
Who chose to bury themselves in work? Who cancelled holidays, forgot birthdays, missed Christmases? You removed yourself from the relationship many years ago, and yet you still feel your wife owes you the courtesy of monogamous love.
That was good enough for me.
Considering how much I know about you, don't assume I don't know about your extramarital affairs.
What are you talking about? I never had an affair.
Perhaps not in the traditional sense of the word affair, but you have paid for sex. Are you going to make me show you the photos?
Okay, we've both cheated on each other. Now what do you want?
I want you to do the best thing for your son. Ask yourself this. Is your son happy, Jake?
Right now he's terrified. But that's your doing. If it wasn't for you, he'd be fine.
That's not what his psychiatrist says.
He's not seeing a psychiatrist.
I just sent you the notes from Josh's last psychiatric session. Read it. I'll wait. Now you're aware of the true nature of your home life. Now you know your wife is cheating on you.
No, I don't know that. My son might be on meds, but I don't know for a fact that my wife's cheating on me. All I've got is your word, and you know what I think of that.
I just sent you a photo. I had hoped that you'd take me on my word, and that I wouldn't have to send you this. But it's true what they say. Seeing really is believing.
So you've proven my wife's having an affair. Congratulations. Now what else do you want?
Now you need to decide what's truly best for your son.
What's best for my son? You give him back to me right now, unharmed, and never come into our lives again.
If that were to happen, would you tell Susan about your extramarital affairs? You wouldn't, would you?
You want me to tell Susan everything?
Yes, but I need you to do it without letting her know that you're aware of her affair.
Why?
To account for your own wrongdoing, regardless of another's ill acts, is a truly selfless gesture. I'll call you back when you're done. Remember, I'm listening.
Hi.
Hey.
Any news on Josh, or is he still at the movies?
No, he's not at the movies. I lied earlier.
I know. You don't know where our son is, do you, Jake?
I tried calling him, but he didn't answer.
You need to find him.
I didn't call about Josh.
What did you call to talk about? Jake?
I've had affairs. Nothing that meant anything at all, but I've paid for sex.
Do I need to get checked?
No.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Yeah, loads, but not over the phone and not now. We need to do it in person. Can we talk about it when you get back from your sister's?
Yeah.
Congratulations. We now move on to the next test, but a change of location is required. We need absolute privacy for what happens next.
Now what?
Next is the penultimate test of your love for your child. How far are you willing to go to save your son, Jake?
I think you've seen that already.
Everything this far has been the real test is, will you kill to save your child?
Given the right circumstances.
Easy to say, not so easy to do. Jake, I need you to kill the woman in the trunk to save your son's life.
That doesn't have to happen. Look, you've controlled me. You've broken me. You've proven every point you have to prove. I'm a horrible father. horrible husband. You've made me realize that. But I don't have to kill someone to prove it.
I want to believe you, Jake. I want to believe you really mean all those things. But right now you're scared, and you'll say anything to get out of this situation.
No, I mean everything I said. I mean, you've broken me. You've won. Isn't that enough for you?
This is not for me, Jake. This is for you.
I won't kill her.
What if I told you she's directly responsible for everything that's happening tonight?
You've said that before. How is she responsible?
I will tell you, but not now. First, I need you to open the glove box. Open the black box. Now take the blue syringe and inject the woman.
This doesn't need to happen.
It does. For your sake, it needs to happen.
Anything but this. I'll give you all my money. I'll turn myself into the police. I'll confess to every bad thing that I've done. I'll go to jail for as long as it takes. Just please don't make me do this.
Don't lose your dignity, Jake. Nobody likes a groveler. Take control. Own the situation.
I don't want to own this. I don't want to own killing someone.
It's either that or your son dies. What's it gonna be, Jake? Unless you inject that woman, your son will die right now.
Done.
You did well, but you closed the boot too soon. You need to reflect on the consequences of your actions.
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yes, you do. It's all part of the process. Don't let that woman's death weigh on your conscience. I told you, if it weren't for her, you wouldn't be here.
Hey, yeah, you're gonna tell me who she is?
Not yet. First, you need to pass the next test.
What's that?
No, you're not ready yet. We're still on this test. You need to stand in front of that woman's dead body and say to yourself, I did this. I killed this woman. You need to be able to acknowledge and take responsibility for your actions, no matter how deplorable and despicable they are. If you can own her murder, there's nothing in your past you won't be able to confront. location for your final test. You know the drill.
Why am I here?
You don't recognize it?
Of course I do. I proposed to Susan here.
Makes this a fitting location to carry out your final test.
What's that?
You've killed to save your son, Jake. But the ultimate test of a parent's love is, will you die to save your child? This is your final test.
Wait, you want me to die?
Yes. I want you to take your own life.
No, you're bluffing. No, you need me alive. See, if I kill myself, your game ends and you're enjoying yourself far too much. You won't do it.
I thought you would have realized by now that this is no game. This is for your benefit, not mine.
How does my dying help my son? Or me, for that matter?
It proves your love for him. There is no greater sacrifice.
If I kill myself, I can't do anything for him. I can't protect him from the grave.
Because you've done such an amazing job alive. Your son tried to kill himself, and you didn't even know about it.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I'm a terrible father. Right, I wasn't there for him, but if I make it out of this life, I will do everything I can to make up for lost time.
I want to believe you, Jake, I really do. But you haven't changed yet. Not completely.
Oh, I have.
No, you've changed some, but not enough for the effect to be lasting. I've no doubt that were I to free you and Josh right now, you'll try to keep your word. But it would only last a few months before you slip back into your old ways. There is only one way for you to truly prove your love for Josh.
I kill myself.
Such a shame, Jake. I really had high hopes for you. You've come so far.
God, help! What are you? Get on! Help!
Stop!
Oh,
Stop!
please!
Stop! If I do this, what guarantees have I got that you let Josh go?
No guarantee, Jake. You just have to trust me.
No, I need more than that. I need to know that this is going to end, that Josh goes free. You got to give me something.
I can offer no more than my word. But think back. Since you've known me, do you recall any moment I've lied to you?
How could I possibly know if you've lied to me or not?
If you think on it, you'll realize I've not once deceived you. You have my word. I guarantee Josh will be freed if you pass this final test. Take a moment to think. It's a big decision. I'll call you back shortly. Time's up, Jake. What's it going to be?
I need to speak to Josh.
No, that would stir far too many emotions. It's better you stay calm and controlled when making this decision.
Listen to me, if I'm going to do this, I want to say goodbye.
I'm not going to stop you from doing that, but it's not going to happen over the phone. Record a message on your cell. You have my word, I'll give it to your son. Then I'll set him free. You've got 2 minutes.
Hey, Josh. I don't know where to begin. I failed you. I failed you as a father. I failed you as a friend. And someone who was supposed to protect you. I failed your mother as well. You're gonna have a lot of questions. But whatever you do, don't blame yourself. Or your mum. I'm doing this so you can live. I've ignored you for the past 10 years. And it's not until now that I'm staring death in the face that I realize how much I messed up. I should have been there for you. Every second. But I wasn't. And for that, I'm truly sorry. I love you.
Done?
Yes.
Is this going to happen? Jake?
Yes.
Take the second syringe from the glove box.
Where do I check that?
Your thigh will work fine.
Is it gonna hurt?
It'll make you drowsy, then knock you out. The muscles in your chest will stop working and you'll die of asphyxiation. But you'll be unconscious, so you won't feel a thing.
You promised to let Josh go when I'm dead.
I've said already, you have my word.
And the recording.
Josh will see it.
saw you die.
No, Jake. You injected me with saline. You saw me fake my death. I'm surprised you didn't make the connection after all the hints I gave you.
I'm not going to choose who you kill.
I'm not going to kill anyone. I'm as far from these people as you are.
Well, I know what you look like. When did we meet?
Very recently.
Confront killer.
What if I told you she's directly responsible for everything that's happening tonight? Don't let that woman's death weigh on your conscience. If it weren't for her, you wouldn't be here.
If you were in the pit the whole time, where was my son?
I took the liberty of making some recordings I thought might be necessary.
No, Dad, help! Dad, no!
Where is he now?
He's very close. Have patience. You're soon to be reunited. But before I let you go, I need to know that all the tests you've passed tonight really have changed you for good. I need to know you weren't just pretending to be a better person to save your son.
I honestly thought I was going to die tonight. What more do you want?
You're right. You've done incredibly well. And now you're ready for your ultimate test. Pick it up. Aim it at me. Now you have a decision to make. Either you believe I helped you become a better person or you don't. If you believe me, you won't shoot me. If you don't, you'll shoot me. This is your chance to judge me. How have I done, Jake? Have I helped you for better or worse? It's a very high caliber gun, Jake. Make sure you hold it tightly so you can handle the recoil. If you shoot me from this distance, those bullets are going to tear right through my body.
No, there's got to be a catch. There's no way you'd just let me shoot you like that.
Well done, Jake. You really have come a long way.
I've done everything you wanted me to do. I've passed all your tests. Don't get these chains off me and give me back my son.
If I let you go, do you promise to be rational? Do you promise not to attack me?
Yes.
Don't make me regret this, Jake.
Josh. Hey. What's wrong with him?
He's sedated. He'll wake up in an hour or so.
What's stopping me from killing you now?
Nothing, Jake. Only you.
For the people in the world. Why me?
Everyone needs a savior. Chance would have it I'm yours.
Chance had nothing to do with it. If there's one thing I've learned tonight, everything you do has a reason. You've put me through hell, but I survived. I passed every single one of your tests. So you tell me why? Why me?
Ignorance is bliss, Jake.
Tell me!
My father killed himself because you preyed on him.
I don't prey on people. I don't prey on people.
That's all you do. You've made a career of exploiting other people's vulnerabilities to your own end.
What I do is only ever business. It's never personal.
try telling that to the family of Vince Bullen.
Vince was disturbed.
You're right. He was. But that didn't stop you from conning him out of his life savings.
I was 15 years old when my father killed himself because of what you did to him. I hated you for it. All I wanted to do was kill you. But I wasn't stupid. I took my time, followed you, waiting for the perfect opportunity, and it came. And you didn't see me coming. And the police would never have linked it to me. But I couldn't do it. I realized that in all this time watching you, that I'd come to pity you. And that killing you wouldn't change anything. But I still wanted you to suffer. I wanted you to feel what he felt, what I feel. But I wanted your suffering to have purpose. I thought that if I could change you, if I could save you, then that would give his death meaning.
I'm very fucking sorry your father killed himself. I really am. But that doesn't justify what you did to me and my son. What you put us through.
If you honestly don't think that everything I've put you through tonight has changed you for the better, then I failed and you may as well shoot me.